Hey y'all, this is Ella. She's a Havanese. Y'all follow along while I groom her. She's a good girl, aren't you? Come on, my little loaf. She's shaped like a loaf of bread. Alrighty, in you go. Wet down. Yeah, head massage. I feel good. Getting in it, huh? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's wrap up. Come on, let's go get dry. Alright, sweet little nuggie. Up you go. Happy hoodie time. I love the way they look with this thing on their head. I don't know why.
Hey y'all, your support helps me reach my dream of providing free grooms to rescue dogs full time. Become a channel member today and let's change lives together one pup at a time. The join button will be where the subscribe button used to be if you're already subscribed. Thank you so much.
Okay, you ready to get your hair done? Hey, sweet girl. Hey, baby girl. I wanted to give me Donna a kiss, I could tell. I'm using a slicker brush. It's a soft slicker brush. You can just look it up. I think I got this one from Amazon. I'm not one of those that thinks I have to have some $200 brush to brush a dog. And yes, they do make brushes that are ridiculously priced. And I think you're paying for the name because I have had one of those. I actually won it at a convention and I won't mention the name, but it didn't seem any better to me than any of the other ones that I had. And I want to say it was priced at like $80 or something. I was like, well, that's kind of silly. You know, the materials didn't cost $80, nor did it cost them that to have it made. You can do just as well with cheaper stuff. Sometimes you get what you pay for, you know, the really dirt cheap stuff like shears and things. I don't scrimp on those too much because you definitely get what you pay for in scissors. Okay, you want to smell it? Is that good? She said to smell it for a while. I'm just trimming the hair that sticks out of the ear canal. Her ears look okay and look healthy, so I'm not gonna mess with anything except for trimming it off, and then I'll clean it. There we go. Let me see your eyeballs. Let's get those cleaned out too while we got these shears in our hand. That's a good girl. Okay, let's clean your ears. Here we go. Let's do your nails. You want to do your nails? Come here. I let you smell it already, right? Wait, do you need to smell it again? Okay. Okay. Hey, baby girl. I see you looking at me. You're such a sweet baby. Okay. I'm going to use a 30 blade on your paw pads. Stand up for me. That's a good girl. Thank you for the kisses, darling. You're just so sweet to me. All right. 10 blade. Pits and parts. Tan up. Let's do the boo-boo. Okay. Come here. Can we Supergirl for a minute? Let's make sure got your Sandy good. Can you Supergirl on those? Put your feet down. Can you do it? Can you do it? Not for long, huh? Hard to hold that weight up on those two legs, isn't it? I'm sorry. Ella gets a 7 all over, so I use a blade for 7s and 10s, not the clip comb. There is a clip comb that's equal to a 7. I don't recommend using it. You may as well just throw it away because it leaves lines in the coat. It just doesn't work. When I'm using a blade, I constantly keep a check on the heat because they do warm up, and you can either switch the blade, which if you have extra blades, you can switch it to one that's cool, or you can spray it with cool lube and that cools the blade off. Another trick that groomers use too is if you don't have a lot of blades, you can get a piece of ceramic tile and lay your blades on the ceramic tiles so they'll cool faster on the tile. I've just been grooming so long, I have plenty of blades that I've accumulated over the years. Thank you, Ella. She's a good girl. Ella used to be a little pistol about her face whenever we first started grooming her when she was a baby. You're not like that anymore though. No, you're not. Since her coat lays flat, since a 7 is a 1/8 inch, I'm going to come back with a 3/8, which is 2 blades up, and go in reverse toward the head. Girl, you were hairy. Okay, now let me get my 3/8 over my 30 blade and go backwards. Ooh, yeah, got some hair coming off. Now we're going to do your neck and your muzzle. Gives you a chance to relax a minute, huh? I have to do this just right so that she doesn't look like she's wearing a toupee. Okay, now I'm going to get a 1/2 inch and do the top of your head. So I'll leave it just a little bit longer without making it look too crazy. Now, you don't look like you're wearing a toupee. That's real good. I think your haircut's shaping up real nicely. All right, let's get the hair from in between your eyes. I'm using little baby thinning shears. I'll show y'all in a minute what they look like up close. You know, something else that people don't realize too, we're not supposed to hold shears the way you hold scissors out in the world, you know, like in kindergarten or whatever. And I'll show y'all what I mean in just a second. Let me get this cleaned out. These are the baby thinning shears. They have the little teeth that are separated on one side. And also, when groomers hold shears, we use this finger instead of that finger. So it's your thumb in this hole and then this finger right here in that hole. and then your pinky rests there, and that's how you're supposed to scissor. It took a little while to get used to it, but the concept behind it is that you have more control over the shears. But yeah, it felt awkward at first when they first told me I had to do that. So what I did was I took a pair of shears and went home and just sat there and held them in my hand and just kept doing like this. So I could get used to it being on the weird finger. You know, that's stuff that groomers, we just take for granted now, and we forget to tell people that if you're scissoring at home, you're not supposed to scissor the way you would normally scissor. You won't be able to control the shears as easily. In fact, when I was in grooming school, they told us to go home and practice doing like this down the side of because you're really not, your hand's not supposed to bounce. Mine does sometimes. Your hand is supposed to be still. It's your thumb and your finger that moves. All right, let Miss Donna get your tail fixed up. Havanese normally hold their tails over their backs, so I just usually do one length on them and just nip the bottom of it. There we go. You're a sweet little pumpkin, you know that? Good girl. You being perfect angel. Last leg! It always feels good to get to the last leg because you're like, I'm almost finished. Okay, we're done. I'm gonna put a bow in your head too. It'll match your harness. Oh, that's beautiful. You wanna smell it? She's like, yep, I need to smell it, taste it, all the good things. Now then, oh, she's so beautiful. You ready for your close-up? And there's Miss Ella, the Havanese. Thank you for watching. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. I love y'all. I want to give a special shout out to my channel members, Pungent Pixie, Sus PDX, Dorothy Brogdon, Dee McGee, Elizabeth Barnhart, Labby Mom Angie, and welcome to my new member called Jams. Thank you all so much for your support. You have no idea how much it means to me. Y'all have a great day.